Hey, bro, what you say your name was? Matthew? That's a mighty name. You know, Matthew is one of the prophets in the Bible name? Yeah? Matthew is one of the prophets. You got the book of Matthew. That's one of the prophets' name. All right, Matthew? Now, what do we let you know here today? That you are Israelite from the tribe of what? Huh, Matthew? Hold on, listen to me for a second. Don't let the word get taken away from you. All right? Listen to me for a second. Them gummy worms, they gonna be there. Them gummy worms gonna be there.
Right.
All right? Check this out, Matthew. Check this out real quick. All right? Look on that sign real quick, Matthew. Hold on. What's his name here? JoJo. You keep JoJo out the way. JoJo is just out of trouble. JoJo. Hey, Matthew. Who sent JoJo up here? Hey, the devil. Calm down. See, the devil. No, don't let that happen, bro. Don't let that happen. Check this out. JoJo. Don't nobody want no candy. What wrong with you? Look at the devil. Boy, I tell you, the devil come, boy, and try to take away the soul.
Matthew, go. He don't want no candy. Bro, look at him. He don't want you. Go over there. He don't want it. Can you move for a second? Can you move over there? Come here, walk JoJo off. Come talk to JoJo. Come talk to JoJo. JoJo, look. Right. All right, Matthew, calm down. You know why we should calm down? That's our brother. All right? Even though we piss each other off, but we got to calm down. You're right. I know. And we understand that. So let's get back to the fact what we was talking about. All right, calm down. Take a deep breath. All right, now let's get back to what we were talking about. All right, now we was talking about who you were according to the Bible, right? Who is your father? When you look on these names here, nationality. Okay, he'll be from the tribe of Issachar, okay? Okay, what are we doing? We're telling you who we are according to the Bible. Because what happened in the 1400s? Yes, Christopher Columbus, Andrew Jackson slaughtered our people, and they still, what happened to Andrew Jackson after he did that? He became president. Rewarded by becoming president of the whole country. All right? Now, listen to this. This is why it happened to us. You ever wonder why that happened to us? No? All right, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible, all right? Listen to this. All right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Listen, Matthew. You hearing me out, right? All right, listen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So we're supposed to be doing all the Lord's what? Commandments. Commandments. Because this book here is the book of the Lord's commandments. Listen, read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The position that we're all in today, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are we in a curse? Are we cursed?
Some people can look at it that way, but I think we're all blessed.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question then. Is a curse something that allows you to prosper? No. Right. So, what are we looking at this as a people, as a nation?
We're blinded by the eyes, the way they perceive us, the way they look at us, we're cursed instantly, but the person that's doing something.
Right. So who's ruling? Who's ruling this land here? What nation of people? Because nothing is individual. Everything is based on a nation of people. What nation of people is ruling? No. Whether it's Democrat, Republican, right, left, or who's ruling? There you go. Ain't no usually, always. The white people are ruling this land. That's just a fact. When did it happen? What did they call Independence Day? What day is that? What year? 17 what? Huh? See that? Say it again. 76. What happened in 1776? They broke away from who? What? The British. Now, what are we telling you? Facts. So you know these are facts. They broke away from the British in 1776, right? And they call that day Independence Day.
Hey, come on.
All right? Where were you during that time? Where were your people during that time?
Me personally,
Oh, that's it. Let me ask her. Where were so-called black people during that time?
Slaves.
What?
Slaves.
Slaves.
Make it plain.
What are we teaching you? History. So it shouldn't be nothing you have to think about. So if you sit there and have to think about that and even think that that's something that's undeniable, something's wrong.
I've been out of high school for over
I mean, it's common sense though. But it's one thing that you know, that your people was in this land first. If that's it. So, in order for something to change, you know how it had to change. Through slaughter, bloodshed, death. Now, that didn't happen to the white people. It happened to who? All right then. All right then. So, if we were slaves, if we got conquered, our land's taken, what that means we are today. Give me the book, Baruch, chapter 3 and 8. We're what today? If you got to go to work for another nation of people just to survive, then you are what?
Make it plain.
Read.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We are yet this day in our what?
In our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
We are in captivity still. Guess who got us captive? What nation of people? There you go. The white man. All right? So what today is? They call today what? Cinco de Mayo. Right? What happened? Why is that day celebrated? That's the day that the Mexican won a battle. Not a war. A battle, the Battle of Puebla. In 1864, because the French came what in 1842. They won just that battle. All right, that celebrates still to this day. All right, but guess what happened a year later?
Well, come on.
The French won the war.
That's right.
All right, so we are colonized by these people which are our enemies.
Right.
Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 68, 28, and verse 48. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you who our enemies. I'm going to explain. The Bible is going to give you some clues of who the enemy is, okay?
Bring it out.
Because do you believe the white man the enemy?
I don't see nobody as my enemy until
Okay. They killed over 200 million.
Right, bring it out.
200 million. Guess what? Osama bin Laden hit the Trade Center. They went and slaughtered the whole Afghanistan.
Well, come on.
They killed over 200 million of your people, and you talking about, I don't know who I don't see them, my enemy. They slaughtered your mothers, your fathers, by the millions.
Right.
They took the babies out their stomach, cut them out, and bashed them on the concrete. That is facts. That is fact.
Right.
What are we doing? We're just telling you who the enemy is and who we are. All right, listen to this, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Okay, the Lord said we're serving our enemies. He's going to explain who the enemy is. Read.
which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
You hear that? You hear that, Matthew? In hunger. If you want food, who you got to get it from? What nation of people? Who you got to get the produce from? The manufacturing companies and the production line.
Make it plain.
The white man. Whose land that the business is on? If you don't pay the taxes, they will shut you down. So who own the grocery stores that the food come in? Who own the farms? You work the farm, but you don't own them. Who? What nation of people? What nation of people? Yes. There you go. Lord say that they're your what? Read it from the top again.
Deuteronomy 28.
We're going to wake up Matthew today. Read it from the top again.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
If you got to ask another nation for food, guess what? Who you serving? Your enemy.
Right.
If you got to ask another nation for water, guess who you serving? Your enemies.
Right.
If you got to ask another nation for clothes, for a job, you serving your enemies. Read.
Right.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent them against us. The Lord sent them against us. When did it happen to the natives? 1400s.
Right. Bring it out.
When did it happen to us? 1600s.
Right.
1600s. All right? Read.
In hunger.
In hunger. Who you got to get your food from again? There you go, the white man. Read.
And in thirst.
In thirst, even though it rains from the sky, you don't pay your water bill, guess what's going to happen? It's going to get cut off. By who? By who? Hey, by who? The white man. Read.
And in nakedness.
If you want clothes, read.
And in want of all things.
If you want to die, they ain't considered you dead till you got a what? Death certificate.
Right.
If you want to drive, guess who you got to go to get a driver's license?
Bring it out.
If you want anything, so that's the Lord's telling you who your enemy is. All right?
Right.
Keep reading.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall do what? What did he do to the natives?
Bring it out.
What did he do to the natives?
Bring it out. Chop him out. Other side.
What he did? Put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Read.
Bring it out.
Until he have destroyed thee.
That's right.
Until he what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
How are we destroyed today? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Say it again. This the mind we're mentally destroyed. If I ask you who the slaves, you couldn't answer, but a white woman could come up and answer.
Right.
That's telling you you got a slave mind.
Right.
That's telling you you look up to these people because they enslaved you.
That's right.
It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Right.
Stockholm Syndrome when a captor holds a captive hostage.
Right.
And then the captives have sympathy for the captor.
Right.
All right? Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
All right, how did it happen? How did it happen? The Lord shall do what? Listen, because you are in Americas first. Your people, right? Here first, right? Because you said it earlier, right? The natives were here first.
Right.
All over the Americas.
That's right.
Right? The islands, all over. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Listen.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
What nation came to this land? Christopher Columbus,
Bring it out.
conquistadors.
Right.
All right? Keep reading.
From the end of the earth.
They came from a whole nother end of the earth.
Right.
Spain.
Trying to discover shit that they're trying to discover.
No, they knew you were here.
That's right.
They came to get you.
Right. Bring it out.
Read.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Because you got to understand something. What they say, you got over here through the Bering Strait. You heard of that? Matthew, check this out. Can you explain the Bering Strait, Matthew? They trying to basically say y'all walk through ice,
Right.
barefoot, to
Right.
get to this land,
Right.
which is impossible. All right, Matthew, stay focused with me. Stay focused with me, Matthew. Listen, read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Y'all didn't understand their language, because look, tongue means language. You're right. Right. Here are pictures of the ancient artifacts. The natives spoke Hebrew. before the Spaniards came.
That's what.
Say what? Shalom, shalom. Most High Christ bless. You know who you are? You know what's your nationality according to the Bible? Well, you can't. You ask a white man, he won't say he's just human. So that's what I'm saying. We destroy it mentally. You ask a Chinese man, he'll say Chinese from China. Only people. You can't be everything. We are the seed of your father. So if you plant an apple seed in a field of oranges, an apple tree gonna come up. Not every a tree ain't gonna come up. They're gonna have apples, oranges, grapes, bananas. No, it's impossible. It can't. If you put you take a woman that's in a sperm bank, take your seed, put it in a sperm bank in that woman, it's gonna be your seed. It ain't gonna be Tom, Dick, Harry, James, John seed. If you impregnate a woman with your seed, your sperm is the seed. You are the seed of your father. That's common sense. Christ had a father. Christ had a father.
Bring it out.
Christ had a father. I'm going back to you, Matthew. Christ had a father. All right, where were we going? Read.
A nation of fierce countenance.
So what we saying? That nation came here, right? When they came here, what did they do? What did they make you do? They slaughtered you and make you serve who? They slaughtered your people. They slaughtered our people. Our people. That's why we're in the condition they're in today. They're still benefiting from your slavery and your slaughter. That's how they own everything. So they pass it on to their kids. Well, guess what's getting passed on to us? These streets. A bottle of alcohol. Prostitution, jail. Reservations. Gangs, cartels. What we killing it. That's it. They are rich off of us. If they couldn't be rich if we wouldn't enslaved. What I'm telling you, they are the enemy and you are an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. Keep reading.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
They didn't care if you were old. Read.
Nor show favor to the young.
They didn't care if you were young. They slaughtered you. Give me the book. Go to verse 64. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So after that, guess what? They scattered you from all. They took you to Spain. They took you to Europe. Guess what you were doing? They say, kill the Indian, save the man. They cut your hair and had you looking like a little whatever. Because you had fringes. That's the custom of the natives. They walk around with fringes. They had hair. They had beards. They cut your hair. And they took you to boarding schools and made you look something like a corny white dude or something. Do you know? That's facts. Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
When they came over here slaughtering, guess what they brought with them? Look at that thing on your neck.
Bring it out. That's right.
The cross. They brought that with them. Guess who they represented? White Jesus.
That's right. Get out.
That's not real, bro. That's idolatry. That is paganism. That's white supremacists. Guess what you should do? Keep the necklace and take the cross off.
That's right.
You're representing your death. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, you represent your death. If you got a white cross, give that man a hand. Now take that cross off, brother. Take it off the necklace and toss it. Because that's what the Vikings did when they came. The Vikings, the Conquistadors, Andrew Jackson, Christopher Columbus, Ponce de Leon, the list goes on. The list goes on. That's what they did. They slaughtered and took your land. What are we doing? We're waking up our people up to who they are today.
That's right.
That's what they did. It's called, when did this happen? During the Renaissance. The Renaissance. Before the Renaissance, it was called the Dark Ages.
That's right.
It wasn't no ice storm and no ice age. It was dark people were ruling. That's what the ice age means. The dark age means. Dark people rule. If you are dark people because you rule the whole Americas. You had the African area. You had even Europe was ruled by dark people. King James was a dark man, was a black man, was an Israelite. What that change? I want to see you toss it. Because what comes with that? Christianity. Christianity is a doctrine of the so-called white man. Jesus is not that. Guess who that is? Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia. All right? The son of Pope. Or what's his name? Pope Alexander VI. That's who it is. Get that chain off, my brother. Get that, because you're an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. Once you take that chain off, let me see, you took it off? All right, let me see that cross. Throw that cross, man, because they came with the cross.
Bring it out.
They came with the cross. They came with the cross, holding the cross up
Right.
on horses, slaughtering you.
Right.
That's what they did with the cross. All right? Now,
Get it out of your pocket, man.
get that out your pocket, Matthew. Get that out your pocket. Melt it down, throw it away.
Throw it away.
Hey, you know who it represents? Throw it away. Do not wear that cross, man. It's hard. It's bad.
Right.
You need to toss it. Toss it.
to me.
No, don't give it to your brother.
Throw it
eh?
away.
Throw it away. In the streets, there's a car run over.
Throw it away.
Right.
Let it go. It
Right.
represents death.
That's right.
Go, keep read 68 again.
There it is.
Throw it and let him run over. There you go.
you go.
Throw that thing away. Read.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
That's right.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Right.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Our fathers didn't know those gods.
Right.
Our fathers did not know no damn white woman as a god, calling her Mary and worshiping her.
Right.
Our fathers didn't know no damn white man as a god.
Right.
Our fathers did not represent no cross and bow down to it.
Right.
Our fathers did not bow down to the rock.
Right.
Our father worshiped the one true God, the
That's
God
right.
of Abraham, the God of Isaac,
Right.
and the God of Jacob.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.